Our next topic, the United States has provided billions of dollars to both Ukraine and to Israel, but polls have shown that Americans are divided on that spending. Do you support spending on the two fronts, and would you vote in favor of continued financial support? Ms. Conroy, you have 1:30.
I would vote in favor of continuing support, and there is, of course, a connection between the Russian invasion in Ukraine and the October 7th, 2023 attack by Hamas on Israel. Russia and Iran and other challenges to a peaceful and democratic free market world order are trying to harass the United States into abandoning its allies and its partners, and we just cannot let them win. Our partners, like in South Korea, in Japan, in Taiwan, are all watching to see whether we have the resolve to stand with our partners while they defend themselves from attacks, from invasion and from terrorist attacks. We do need to hold our partners accountable and encourage them to to stay within the laws of armed conflict. And we should be working for peace in the Middle East and trying to find a bilateral ceasefire and the return of the hostages to their families.
Thank you, Mr. Baumgartner. You have 1:30.
Yeah, well, I think it is both very important that Vladimir Putin be unsuccessful in what he's doing in Ukraine, and vitally important that Hamas and Hezbollah be very unsuccessful in what they're attempting to do with Israel. So am strong supporters of both issues. I would say is extremely appropriate to have a lot of concern about the money, the amount of money that has gone to Ukraine and how it is being spent. I think one of the things that we need to do is look at a robust inspector general, looking at that funding that's going to Ukraine. We had inspector generals put into place, both for the amount of money we were spending in Iraq and the amount of money that was going into Afghanistan, and so that taxpayers can have assurances that it's not being wasted. I think when you look at the Ukraine border region now, which is a bit of a stalemate. There's action on both sides, but it's frustrating when Americans are sending our hard-earned tax dollars to Ukraine, and you see a lot of folks in Kiev that are going to nightclubs and not stepping forward to serve. So I think we need to continue to call on our Ukrainian allies to make sure they're robustly prosecuting that war. But I don't want Russian troops on the Polish border, and I don't want my kids fighting for World War III. And when it comes to Israel, it is absolutely necessary and vital that not only Hamas and Hezbollah be defeated, but that the Iranian regime that is supporting so much nonsense and dangerous nonsense in that region, but the Iranian regime be put on notice that America is not going to tolerate that as well, too.